All right, y'all, I'm at a cemetery and I'm trying to figure out about this rock. And I know I got a lot of viewers that watch my channel and they say this rock was not here. And you can see it wasn't here. There's no tracks to bring it here. I go around the whole rock. There's no tracks to bring it here. And what it would be. Now, I'm looking at it closely. I see the rocks like rocks from Earth, but it do got a little orange. They're like from another planet. But if you look at here, you'll see it's kind of like asphalt, but it's sitting in the middle of a cemetery, and that's why I was parked over there. But in the cat cemetery, I really don't know. And they say they don't know, so I came up here to just investigate. Because I do stuff like this here on my channel. It's random. And I really don't know. I mean, I can't figure it out because if you look at the ground part, I hope y'all can see this. It's sitting here on the ground. It's just sitting here. It's like in the middle of nowhere. Let me give you a good view of it. It's sitting here. You can see the graves. I'll pan around so you know. Like my vehicle there, back to here. And they be asking people who brought this here. Now, who would just bring one rock and set it right there? And they say it hadn't been there before. That's all I know. They could be lying. I have no idea. But if you can see the rock, it's very orange. And then I just looked. I've been sitting here, and I've been trying to contemplate all ideas I can, and I can't figure it out. So it is what it is. I put on my Memories.One channel and see what y'all say about it. If y'all got anything that y'all think, leave it in the comments. Hey, this is Mr. Me. They could be lying or faking me, but I don't too much fall for fakery. And I've been to the cemetery before. I never seen that rock. So it is what it is. I'm out. All right, y'all. I'm at one of the grave sites that I remember real good. He was my homeboy uncle and Junior Boy, we used to call him, David Walker Jr. And I really miss this guy here,
Better known as
Junior Boy. And he's been in a lot of my videos. And this is his mother right here. And she was born in 1910. And she died in 2011. And that was his mother grave right here. And another one I want y'all to see too. This is pretty interesting here. This is his brother, baby boy. He died in 2020. And let me see if I can get a picture so y'all can see. I didn't really get to know him that good, but he stopped by my house a lot of times. He talked because Junior Boy was there. But a really good man too. Man, I'm just surprised I'm here to seeing this here. And his mother, you know what I'm saying? This is very, very exciting. And I didn't know he had a tombstone just like this here because he was a man just like that. Man, you watch any of my old videos, you will see him on my videos. Okay. This is just exciting. Oh man, there it is. That's her. Now, this is my aunt. She's her mama. And my mama got different mothers, but they had the same daddy. And that's Aunt Lois Henderson. She died. I remember real good. She was a really good person. And really, if you go back and watch some of my older videos, you'll see her in there. And she was a real fun person to be around. And I'm just, just getting out, just getting away from things. And I'm just making memories for myself. And like I say, that's why I put it on this channel, because this just give me something to get away and do other things outside, just doing my normal thing. And that's why I want to do on this channel. That's why I said this channel is not really made, it's just a personal channel for me. And to document history for my kids and my grandkids. Man, miss my aunt. Aunt Lois. I remember you. She remember me. Oh boy. Alrighty, this is my homeboy William Swede. If y'all watch my old videos, y'all will know he died in 2015. 11 brother and uncle. This is nice to come up here because this is my first time really coming, and it's not really first time coming, but really just come and look. And this was his mother right here, Little May, Jackson Swede, and that's when she died. And then look, this is his brother. If you look at the dates on what I'm showing you, just rewind the video, look at the dates. They didn't die too far apart. Man, this was Charles Sweet. I remember him. And then look, his brother died. This was the youngest brother. That was Clarence Sweet. I remember when he died. He told me, and he got killed by 18 wheeler. And you can see that the 18 wheeler they did put it on there because he was driving that there. And this was another one of my cousins here. And I didn't really know her that good, but I remember her. And it's kind of bad, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's kind of a suicide thing on that one. And this is William brother, John Sweet, which I definitely remember John Sweet. He was good at fixing air conditions and all kinds of things. And I'm just reminiscing, you know what I'm saying? Just bringing content. Like I said, I'm bringing content to this channel to show kids and grandkids. You might not like this kind of content, but this is what I want to do, and that's why I created this channel. Oh, man. Gonna miss it. Especially my buddy William. And if y'all go back and watch some of my old videos, you will see William in a lot of my videos. A lot of my videos. This is another one of my buddies. That's who made the barbecue pit. The big barbecue pit y'all see me in the cooking channel videos using. He the one made that there. He made a bunch of barbecue pits. Eddie Sweet. And I used to go over his house. Domino Turner was off the change. I used to cook chili for him. And, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even a cooking journal at the time, but I was cooking and I made the chili, and he was like, man, you can't cook no chili. I'm like, man, I can cook some chili. And he's like, man, you can't cook some chili. And he came over one day and he said, let me taste your chili. And I gave him some. He said, well, I ain't gonna eat it right now. And then he said, I'll be back. And he left, and he was going the whole day. And then the evening came, he came back and knocked on the door. He said, oh, man, can you make the chili the same way you make it? That's what really got me started. And like, man, I'm going to go ahead and do this thing because I know I can cook. And just a quick note, because I know y'all don't know nobody I'm talking about, but these people bring memories to me. But we go here, right beside him. This is his mother grave, Roberta Sweet. She's born in 1927. I remember her too. I just didn't know her as personal, but I remember her existing. Oh man, this brings back old memories, just going to these graveyards and just looking at the past and seeing what you see. And I know I just showed y'all a Whitney video. Yeah, they all kidding. You know, my grandfather was a Swede.
We all sweet.
And I'm trying to find his grave, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just happy that I'm here. Not happy, I'm sad, but happy at the same time. This is another one. They called him Shorty. He was a smaller guy, but he wasn't too short. He wasn't no midget or nothing. They called him Shorty, and I can remember a story about Shorty. Shorty used to walk by the house. I had an old 64 Chevrolet Malibu, and we couldn't get that thing running for nothing. And he came by there. He said, what y'all doing? We was trying to get that car running all day. It was around evening. It was getting late, getting dark, and we couldn't get it running. I had to go to work the next day. And he came there. He said, let me check it out. And they're like, well, you ain't no mechanic. And he said, get in there and turn it. And when he turned it, they found out that the distributor had a crack in the distributor, and you can see the light goes down. The light, you know, it strict the electricity through it, and it went down. He seen that. He said, this is wrong with the distributor's crack. Put the distributor on it, the car cranked. And that's Shorty. I used to hang with him too. Man. And he got, you know, hit by a car and died side the highway, but that's Shorty. Rest in peace. Oh, I do not want to leave out this guy here. He was young guy, way, way younger than me, but he was a really good guy. He had a lot of bad luck, but he was getting his life together, and man, Charles Ray Sweet, I know his dad. I played dominoes with his dad, and he's a really cool guy. His dad really cool, and I really, really miss this guy. You know, I really do. You know, it just, you know, things happen, you know, and it happens, and it makes me sad to come look at these graves and look at the face looking at me when it was live, and it still looks the same. So it's just another thing that happens, and like I said, this is a personal channel, so you might not get nothing out of it. I'm not trying to bring nothing to y'all because it's something that I want my kids to see, my grandkids to see the people that was kin to me, because this person here was kin to us, and just to see things like that. Rest in peace, Charles Ray Sweet.